Hello, fellow builders, and welcome back to the bench. Mediocre Milo here with part 3 of our Hoth Battle Rebel Base Case build. Whew. Yeah, shorter. When we got left off, we were pretty much just waiting for paint to dry so we can start placing our models. But then the modeling gods struck.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Yep, that happened. And the thing about it is I had moved that thing several times from place to place, no problem. And the very last time, I set it down and boop, crack. Didn't take much. The downside is I had to do it again. The upside is that it gave me the opportunity to fix the issues that I had with it to begin with. For one, the bend was not uniform because I didn't have enough weight in the middle. So I fixed that by adding a brick to the center section and just heated it up the whole edge consistently and bent it down. So it does, the new one does look better. The old one is not going to go to waste because I can still use it for the Jabba the Hutt model that still needs to be put on the other end of the shelf when I get to it. So I just have to remember to set it aside carefully somewhere, and then we'll go through this whole process again with to encase the Jabba the Hutt. Now, there's not a whole lot else I can really tell you about this other than really to just show you where I'm at. But I was trying to be clever. I was going to be clever because I was going to try and do this little stop motion thing with it. And I did start it. But going back and forth and repositioning everything and not bumping the camera and just there, and all the time I'm thinking I could be working on my next model. So you get a little bit, I'm going to give you a little bit of what I've got as far as the stop motion. And then we'll go from there. Stop motion is one of those things where you have to have patience. That was 40 frames that I did, and I was going to do that for every single model that I added to this kit. Couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. I thought I had lost the second little computer that goes up on the little hill, and I didn't. I found it in the bottom of the box. I wasn't going to use any of the micro machines, but I decided, you know what, let's get as much in here as we can, because what else am I going to do with them? I'm gluing things down that have never been glued down before, but I wanted to put the snow speeders in a position as if they were flying. Make the battle scene look like it's actually a battle. So that final bit, I wanted to make sure you got to see the whole base from end to end before I put the plexiglass on it. And as I was flying the camera through the scene, it really reminded me of Empire Strikes Back and how they did some of those shots. I'm glad I'm getting this up on the shelf. So the final thing to do is to put the plexiglass on. And if I'm being honest, I'm a little gun shy now because I'm just so afraid that every hole that I drill in this thing is a potential crack. And honestly, I was going to put screws all the way down the side and across the front. But the main reason I was going to do that was, I already had holes from where the one side had hinges on it, and they were drilled for the hinge, and I wanted to match on the other side. But B, because of the way I had the other piece bent, it didn't sit flat, and it had a little bit of wobble to it. And I didn't have a choice but to pin it down all the way across the bottom. Because of the way I bent the new one, that's not necessary. So I'm just holding it down with 4 pieces. So let's get it on the shelf. I guess you might want to see it up close. Here, let me fix this. Every time you finish a model, you take something away. A little bit more knowledge, a skill you've earned, and it's really good to watch yourself progress. But with this model, I didn't want to change anything for when I originally built it, even though I know I'm a better model builder now than I was when I originally put this together. It's like a snapshot in time, and I can look at it and I know I could build it better if I wanted to redo it, but I'm proud of what I had done with the skills that I had at the time. So let's you go out and do something with your skills. You need to go build something. Pull out something old that you worked on and let it inspire you to do something new. You know, I can absolutely say this is the last build for 2024, even though it's already New Year's Day. We're going to start off 2025 with some new eyes, new perspectives, new skills. And Wonderfest isn't that far away, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do for Wonderfest. So, have fun, be safe. Have a happy and safe 2025, and go build something. Pew 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 pew.